morning students. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Dear students, in this video we will do the quantitative aptitude and chapter number 20, that is numbers, and this chapter is on page number 56. Now the very first question of the chapter is how many crores make 1 billion. Now we know that 1 billion, in 1 billion, how many zeros are there? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in 1 billion, there are 9 zeros. And how many crores make 1 billion? So I will write 1 billion is equals to dash crore. As we know that in 1 billion, there are 9 zeros. And in 1 crore we have 7 zeros. So I will write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And in crore we have 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I compare both, now in this we have 9 zeros and in this we have 7 zeros. So that we need 2 more zeros here so that both will becomes equal. So I will write 100 because 7, 8, 9 zeros. So how many crores make 1 billion? That is 100. So my answer is 100. 100 crore makes 1 billion. So this is our question number 1. Next we have question number 2. Question number 2 is write the smallest 5-digit number formed by using the digits 5, 0, 2, 4 and 8 only once, containing 2 in the tens place. Means if you are writing the smallest digit, that 2 will be on tens place. As we know, we have ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. If this condition is not given to you, that containing 2 in the tens place, so we will start from the smallest digit, that is 2. But here it is given that 2 in its tens place, so I have to write 2 over here. So my smallest 5-digit number formed by using the digit this, so I have 4, 0, 5, 2, 8, as it is given that you have to write 2 in the tens place. If this condition is not given to you, then your answer will be 2, 0, 4, 5, 8. But here and in tens place we need 2. So this is not your answer. Your answer according to the question is 4, 0, 5, 2, 8, as 2 is in tens place. So this is your question number 2. The next we have arrange the Roman numerals in ascending order. Now write the Hindu Arabic numeral for this. As we know, this x represent tens, this x represent tens, so this is 20, this is 10, 10, 10, 5, 1, this is equals to 36, this v represents 5 and this represents this 10, 5, that is 15. Now you have to arrange in the ascending order. Ascending order means from smallest to greatest, means 5, 15, 20, 36. So this is V, XV, XX and XXXV, I. So here ascending order is this. So this is your answer, that is V, XV, XX, XXXV, I. So this is your question number 3. Now we have question number 4. Anuj is 12 years old. Tanuj is 10 years old. Find the sum of their ages. Express your answer in Roman numerals. Now you have to find sum of their ages. So this is equals to Anuj's age plus Tanuj's age, which is equals to 12 plus 10. But you have to express your answer in Roman numerals. So how to express 12? That is x, I. This represents 12 plus and 10. I will write x. So your final answer is x, x, I, I. So as we know, after adding this we will get 22. So this is 22. So your answer is Roman numeral is this. Answer is XXII. Now next we have question number 5. We have to find the value of 100 plus 100 plus 100 up to 50 times. Suppose you have to add 100 3 times. So you will get 300. If you have to add 100 10 times, instead of writing 100 10 times, you will write 100 multiplied by 10. Similarly, you have to add 100 how many times? 50 times. So I will write 100 multiplied by 50. When you multiply like this, so whenever zeros are there in the multiplication form, you will write 5. And how many zeros are there? 1 2 3. 1 2 3. So this is your required answer. If you have to add 150 times, instead of adding 100 50 times, just multiply 50 multiplied by 100, you will get answer, that is 500. If you add 150 times, again you will get the same answer, but here we need a shortcut to solve the question. If you know that you have to add 150 times, just multiply 50 by 100. So this is your question number 5. Now next we have question number 6. Such kind of questions we already done in chapter number 2. How many whole numbers are there between 25 to 82? For this you have to subtract 25 from 82. When you subtract, you will get 7 5. Then you have to subtract 1. Your final answer is this, 56. As we know that the rule is 82 minus 25 minus 1. In this way you can solve. So your final answer is 56. This is your required answer. I think this question is clear to you because you already done in chapter number 2. Now next we have 7th question. What is the possible values of the product of two numbers given their HCF is 12 and LCM is 120? Now in this question, if you have to find the product of two numbers, as we done in chapter number 3, product of two numbers is equals to LCM multiplied by HCF. This is the rule. If you have to find the product of two numbers and LCM and HCF is given to you, then this is the formula. Here LCM is 120, HCF is 12. After multiplying 12 with this, you will get 1440. Whenever you have to find the product of two numbers and LCM and HCF is given to you, then this is the formula. Product of two numbers is equals to LCM multiplied by HCF. So the possible value of the product of two numbers is this, that is 1440. Now next we have question number 8. How many integers are there whose reciprocal does not exist? Dear students, as we did not number 6, that is integers, but here let's understand what is the concept of integers. As we know, natural number starts from 1 2 3 4 5, so on. Whenever the number starts from 1, I will write natural numbers. Okay, when I include 0 in this natural number, then the whole numbers are whole numbers. Then we can say the numbers are whole numbers. Now these all numbers are positive numbers. If I place a mirror over here, you will get the reflection opposite to the mirror. Say I have -1, -2, -3, -4, so on. So 0 is the whole number. The right hand side of 0 is always positive. It always includes positive numbers. And left hand side of 0 is always negative numbers. So what are natural number when you start counting from 1 are called natural number. What are whole number when you include 0? then such kind of numbers are called whole numbers. So what are integers? Integers when you include negative numbers also, zero also, and positive number also. Such collection of number. Integers are the collection of positive integers, negative integers, and zero. Integers are the collection of positive integers, negative, and zero. So this is positive, this is negative integer, this is positive integer. So integers simply are the collection of positive number, negative numbers, and zero. We have positive integer, negative integers as well. So this is integer. And now question is, how many integers are there whose reciprocal? Let's understand reciprocal also. Reciprocal. If you have a number 3, so reciprocal of 3 is 1 upon 3. If you want to write reciprocal of 4, the reciprocal of 4 is 1 upon 4. If you want to write reciprocal of 38, that is 1 upon 38. If you want to write reciprocal of minus 39, that is minus 1 upon 39. In this way you can find the reciprocal. But here you have a question, how many integers are there whose reciprocal does not exist? Dear student, if you find the reciprocal of 1 upon reciprocal of minus 5, then you have 1 upon minus 5 or minus 1 upon 5. You can find the reciprocal of negative numbers also. You can find the reciprocal of positive numbers also. If you write reciprocal of 0, that is 1 upon 0, this answer is not equals to 0. This is not defined. Clear? The reciprocal of 0 is not defined. You could not find the reciprocal of 0. So 0 is the integer whose reciprocal does not exist. Except 0, you can find the reciprocal of negative numbers also, positive numbers also, negative integers also, positive integers also, but you cannot find the reciprocal of 0. Here reciprocal of 0 is 1 upon 0, and this 1 upon 0 means not defined or infinite. You cannot find the reciprocal of 0. Reciprocal of 0 does not exist. So your answer, as the question we have, how many integers are there whose reciprocal does not exist? So here we can find the reciprocal of negative numbers also, positive numbers also, but we cannot find the reciprocal of 0 because reciprocal of 0 is not defined. Your answer is only one integer. You have only one integer whose reciprocal does not exist, and that integer is 0. So this is your required answer. So dear students, now your homework is you have to solve chapter number 20 of quantitative aptitude on your aptitude books. Take care.